It's also semi-finals day in the Women's FA Cup. Arsenal, the first team through to Wembley after a dramatic late win at Everton.
One more to go at Wembley, which has been a big goal of mine since I've been here in England, is to get to Wembley, to get to the FA Cup final, so I couldn't be more excited.
Heather O'Reilly talking to Lindsay Hooper. So who will Arsenal face in the final? Let's take you to Kingsmeadow, where Chelsea are about to start against Manchester City. Ross Heaton is there.
And well, Chelsea have home advantage here. They have failed to beat the holders City in 3 previous attempts. Both sides still harbour hopes of a treble, with a fierce title battle continuing in the Super League and Champions League semi-finals to come next week. City bring back Christensen and Nadeem for Lawley and Ross. It's also 2 changes for Chelsea. Torres Dottir and Cuthbert return. G and Backman are out. 20-goal top scorer Fran Kirby is fit and starts.
There's been a goal early goal in the second Women's FA Cup semi-final. Here's Ross Heaton.
And the current holders are behind. Chelsea ladies 1, Manchester City 0. Fran Kirby with a clinical finish, tucking the ball under Ellie Roebuck. Chelsea 1, Manchester City 0, 5 minutes gone.
You can watch on BBC 2 right now the second Women's FA Cup semi-final. It's for the right to play Arsenal at Wembley. Here's Ross Heaton.
22 minutes gone. Chelsea ladies 1, Manchester City 0. The holders behind early on after a determined and dominant start from the home side. Bright saw an effort cleared off the line. Scorer Frank Kirby has tormented the City backline so far. Chelsea 1, Manchester City 0.
Throw into West Brom, level with the front edge of the Manchester United penalty area. It's half-time in the Women's FA Cup semi-final. Chelsea ladies against Manchester City women. Ross Heaton.
Chelsea 1, Manchester City 0. The holders growing into this game after Kirby's early goal, but Chelsea should be further in front. The England striker dragging a low shot wide, which should have been her second of the game. Half-time, Chelsea 1, Manchester City 0.
And the winners of that meet Arsenal in the final. Let's switch to rugby league.
Let's check in with the FA Women's Cup semi-final at Kingsmeadow. Chelsea against Manchester City. Here's Ross Heaton.
64 minutes gone. Chelsea ladies 1, Manchester City 0. City sharper and more dynamic after a sluggish start. Nikita Paris has gone close twice. The second header from 6 yards out, she couldn't quite direct on target. Arsenal await in the final. Spence denied for Chelsea after a sweetly struck effort was kept out by keeper Roebuck. Chelsea 1, Manchester City 0.
Lines are open now, 08085 909 693.
I think there's been a second goal, Jackie, in that second semi-final. Here's Ross Heaton at Kingsmeadow.
There has. 74 minutes gone. Chelsea 2, Manchester City 0. Fran Kirby has doubled the lead. Her second of the game. A long ball over the top, a adroit turn in the box and a composed finish. Arsenal already through to the final. Chelsea 2, Manchester City 0.
To onrushing forwards representing Manchester United. Anyway, it's full time in the Women's FA Cup semi-final. Chelsea ladies and Manchester City women. Ross Heaton.
And Chelsea through to a Wembley final against Arsenal thanks to the killer instincts of Fran Kirby. The first after 5 minutes was clinically dispatched under Roebuck. The second was even better. Superb turn in the box and she swept it into the net left-footed. Chelsea 2, Manchester City 0.
Chelsea play Arsenal in the Women's FA Cup final at Wembley.